Ladies and gentlemen, man, we back for another show, man. Let's touch a nerve with VanGold, KingSwerve, and the one and only DJ Crenshaw. Man, today's gonna be I said earlier we might have to change the name from Touch a Nerve to Touch the Last Nerve on some of y'all, because what we gonna talk about today is haters, man. And everybody got motherfucking haters. So, man, Swerve, I know you got the facts for him.
No, I got them facts, baby.
Yes, sir.
So, I looked up what the definition of a hater is. And a hater is someone who expresses strong dislike or criticizes others or things in an aggressive way. Haters may be motivated by low self-esteem, envy, or a sense of personal threat. Most people would most likely experience dislike or negativity from a person they know or was close to at some point. So, I tried to get a percentage like I always do, but there really isn't a percentage on that because hate is considered a emotion. So there's not really much fact to that other than the individual and how they really feel. But for the most part, you're most likely to be hated on by somebody you know, somebody you were really close to, and or a friend or family member.
Yeah. Facts, man. You say it's, hate's kind of an emotion, but at the same time, man, hate's a disease, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that you gain through jealousy and envy. I mean, anytime you have anything, any kind of doings with a hater, man, why are they hating? They envious of you somehow, some way.
Facts. And it's crazy what gets me the most about a hater. It doesn't matter necessarily what you have. Because I've seen many situations where the person hating had more than the person they were hating on. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what really are you hating on when it seems like you got everything?
Right. That person's aura, that person's spark. There's some things you can hate all day long on some material things, but a lot of your hate comes from something that you can't buy, and that's your charisma. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have it, and they wish they did.
Yeah.
And I don't have to tell you, especially you doing what you do, man. I can only imagine the amount of hate that you get that you probably don't even know about.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just because of the charisma you got and being a DJ and doing shit, stepping outside the box, out of your comfort zone to do things that nobody else, they would love to, but
all I have to say is, if you hating on DJ Crenshaw, you need to go get your own money on. You hear me? Get your own money on. Focus on your own money on. Mm-hmm. Get your own mission right.
That's facts. That's facts. Man.
Brush your teeth or two.
Wash your ass.
Because you worry about the wrong thing.
That's facts, though, man. That's what is crazy to me is, here we are, man, grown-ass people, and we worried about the next man. We worried about the next female, the next child. Man, I don't give a fuck what you doing, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. If you ain't put money in my pocket, I could care less.
Facts.
What the hell you got going on.
Facts.
But there's so many people, man. That's I don't know. I just don't get it, bro.
Some of your biggest haters is watching this show right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
and
fact.
hey,
they ain't gonna like it.
That's cool.
They ain't gonna comment.
I'm finna touch your nerves again.
They ain't gonna share. You know?
You ain't gotta like it, subscribe, or nothing. Just keep on watching.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it gets popular. And it spreads, like you say, like an illness. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You find cliques that hate on the next clique. And you know, we gonna keep it real. Like when the whole Black Lives Matter thing started, me being a black man, of course I was all for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Equality, justice for everybody. But then it became, okay, now we got the Japanese people that feel left out.
Right.
You got what the island people and all that. You had this individual, that individual, all these different cliques. Then it went from let our voice be heard, we want to be recognized, to they not recognized us, screw them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't like us, screw them. They not accepting us, screw them. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the day, it all leads to a competition. Whether it's out loud, inside, it's a competition.
Yeah, for sure, man. And we it's weird to me in the United States, and I like to say weird because that's been a word that's been thrown around a lot here recently. It's weird to me that the United States is so, everybody wants to be a part of a group. Instead of saying I'm a human, this is humanity, we all have to be a part of a group. That is so tribalistic. You know, if you want to be, oh man, I'm a Kansas City fan, or I'm a this, or I'm a that. I mean, more power to you. I mean, that's your liking. That's what you like. But why we gotta be black? Why we gotta be white? Why we gotta be Mexican? Why we gotta be? I don't like this dude because he likes this team. I gotta talk shit on him because, you know, he drives a Chevy and I'm a Ford guy. I mean, there's always something. Everybody in America tries so fucking hard to be a part of a group. When in reality, man, why are we not trying to be set away from groups? Being our own person.
Individuality.
Right. Just humanity, man. We're just fucking humans.
You see, unfortunately, it's crazy because I had a conversation with someone today, and we were, like we always do, especially as we get older, we talk about how things are today, how they used to be. We went even further than we even know. We were talking about primitive times, how things would be if it was way back before civilization.
Right.
And it's crazy that a lot of people that feel like they may even be alphas, if we resorted back to the day, your ass would be lunch.
That's right. Yep.
Your ass would be lunch. But the way the world has evolved, that a simp ass guy could be on simply because of the group, the affiliations,
right,
the necessity and needs for that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to be relevant today is to be successful. Whether that leads to monetary success or anything further than that.
Right.
I like.
Yeah.
People become slaves to it.
Oh, bad, bro. Bad. And I find myself, and I'm not, you know, I'll be completely transparent here. I find myself being one of those people that I'll go to a post I did an hour ago and I'm like, damn, man, I only got 3 likes, man. What the fuck, you know? Or I see other people's shit that I'm like, man, why that guy? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I find myself being a slave to that myself, man, because I'm thinking to myself, I got to be off and popping, right? If I'm not popping, then why the fuck am I doing this? But then I got to sit back and think to myself, I'm doing this for me. I ain't doing this for nobody else.
Facts.
I'm doing this for me. I like doing this. That's the only like that I should be cared about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's crazy. It is a trip.
It's definitely crazy. But you know, the way society is set up today, that, you know, it's hard to make it without others.
Yeah.
You can be a millionaire. A millionaire still has to pay a lawn care. He still has to get his car detailed. I don't care how much money you got, you still need somebody. So to a certain degree, that people need each other.
Yeah.
But that's the way society and life is supposed to be. But to hate a person because of your own gain is crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. People manipulate situations. People manipulate the truth. People lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's getting harder and harder to trust people, because you never know what their ulterior motives are.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, you may be chilling with your biggest hater.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Trading them, growing them, and all of that.
Right. Yeah, that's fact. Most of the time you are too, because that's usually your biggest hater is more than likely within your circle. Maybe not your actual circle, but they within your circle.
They used to be in your circle.
Right. They used to be in your circle, or they with somebody else's circle that's in your circle. You know what I mean? Like
they running back and telling somebody else.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the biggest one right there, man. Is they love to go run tell that. You know what I mean? They love doing that.
Pillow talking.
Yeah. He said pillow talking. That's fact.
That's what it is. Pillow talking.
Yeah.
And it's amusing because most of the people really get no gain out of it.
Yeah.
Really, all you get is enemies and hatred.
Right.
You know, because you get on Facebook, you see so many people that could have just kept scrolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's crazy.
You could have kept scrolling, especially like we have I live in Bartlesville, so we have a Bartlesville Talk of the Town page. Mm-hmm. And all that page, man, all you see is people just popping jokes all day.
I've never really hopped on there.
You did yourself the favor.
I've never,
because
it's full of haters.
It's full of haters because I mean,
that's why I ain't hopping on.
You can be talking about something completely relevant, completely relevant, and you're gonna get somebody on there that's gonna scrutinize you and talk down of it when they could have just ignored it and kept going. Right. But to be acknowledged as the hater is almost becoming popular too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like you got so many proud haters. Mm-hmm. They don't even hide no more.
Yeah, they don't hide.
I don't like him. I don't like them. You know what? Screw everybody.
Right.
But like, why?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Why?
I don't understand it. And there's so much. We've talked about it before, man. Social media is good on a lot of things, man. As far as you going to try to network and all that, seeing family that you don't live around. Social media is good, but at the same time, man, social media can be real bad. And when you got haters out there, them keyboard warriors, man, social media is horrible.
Keyboard warriors.
It's a fact, though, man. They think they're
keyboard warriors, pocket full of lint.
And you know what? On a more humane, whatever side, just thinking about it, just the way of life is getting scuffed out of us because we can't, man. Our last segment was on relationships, and I'm a lover. You know what I'm saying? I like to love my woman, my friends, a dog.
Right.
Like I'm a lover, dog. And,
that's true, because I got some dogs that won't. They ain't got no manners, man. And
I love them.
Yeah, he
I was just scruffing the neck a minute ago. He gave it a little look. But anyway,
I want to go hug. I want to go hug the goat right now.
like all of that, and it's crazy because you can make a comment about something you're really passionate about, and somebody gonna come crush your ass.
Yeah.
And I know at the same time, we live in the world is what it is, and no one should care other than the ones that do. But at the same time, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
That it's that popular.
Right. Yeah, man, there's so much shit that I see every day that I don't agree with or that I think is ridiculous, but I don't comment. And the reason I don't comment, especially if it's in somebody else's page, man, why am I going to go on your page and comment on your post?
That part.
Just to be fucking hateful, man. I mean, that's just crazy to me. Just scan through. I mean, just, swipe on down, man. There's something else out there that you might like. I mean, I don't know. You're haters, so that might be hard to do, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got kids? Post about your kids. You probably hate them too.
Told you.
But yeah, man, fuck it.
Go brush your teeth. That's what's wrong with you. Your breath stank.
Your breath stank.
You didn't brush your teeth today, so you hate that about yourself too.
Talking shit.
Your wife didn't give you no kiss, so you hating. Your man didn't give you no kiss this morning, so you hating on the next.
Yeah. Man, the biggest thing is you can't don't let your haters, man, derail your progress. You know what I mean? People always, like we say, people are always gonna hate. There's haters everywhere. Everywhere. They're only hating because of their own insecurities. Don't let their insecurities derail your progress. Man, if you're doing your thing, man, like a locomotive, man, just stay on track, bro. Just stay on track.
I'm gonna tell you though, on another end of hating, being the person hated on, we've all been hated on before, and man, I'm a thinker. You know what I'm saying? Any and everything any individual says to me or about me, I'm going to consider it.
Right.
Self-evaluation is a big part of my life, and whether I think it's true or not, I'm always going to think about that shit.
Yeah, man. I think if you're a good, good-hearted person, you're going to. Anytime anybody says anything negative about you or positive, if you're a good-hearted person, you are going to think about it. And that's one of those things where you gotta, man, it's a fine line to walk. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to let it derail your progress, but at the same time, you do want to sit there and think to yourself, man, am I being ridiculous? Mm-hmm. You know, did I bring that on myself? You know what I'm saying? And that's a thin line to walk, and it's hard to try to navigate through that too, but there's gonna be people, man, that hate just to hate, and you're gonna have to figure out, oh, that's just a hater. You know what I mean? Go on their shit. If they ain't got nothing positive, no joking, no funniness, no nothing, no positive quotes, no nothing, and it's just I'm here to talk shit. Mm-hmm. Man, that's a hater.
Facts.
That's a hater. Cause you a normal person, man. If you're gonna hate on something, you know what I mean? It's just it's natural instinct in humanity to hate on something. You know what I mean? But if that's all there is to your post, to your everything, man, you need to take a deep look inside, and maybe try to figure something out. Man, get a hobby. We talked about that in the past fucking podcast. Man, get a hobby. Think about something else. If life is that bad, you that fucking miserable, god dang, man, get a hobby and think about something else. I mean, start crocheting or some shit. I don't know.
But at the same time, what's the solution?
Man,
is there a solution?
Mm-hmm. There is.
Yeah, there is. I mean, when it comes to haters, man, you got to be real careful. I know that I got to be real careful, because if you respond, a lot of times you're gonna drive them to fuel that. You're gonna fuel that hate, and you're gonna drive them to go further and further, and then you start feeling your blood boiling, man. Mm-hmm. And the next thing you know, you're reacting off of emotion, off of anger, and then you end
actually becoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you end up, in legal troubles because this person done pushed you out of character. So I mean, there's ways you can get around it. I think the biggest thing is just ignore them. Try your hardest to not even respond. Just ignore them, because guess what? Your success, and I'm not talking monetary, I'm not talking, whatever your hater is there for, more than likely it's because, like I said before, your charisma or You know, you just got that glow that people want. Just keep doing you, man, because I guarantee you, more than likely, you fucking you destroying it, bro. Every time they see you doing good, oh God, I hate that dude. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
why is it like that though?
And at the same time, my grandma used to say, "Kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness." Man, that's ignore him, but when you do respond respectfully and with kindness, because I promise you that'll piss him off more than anything.
Just tell him, breathe in, breathe out. God bless you, baby.
There you go.
And it's crazy though, because just like I've worked with a hater at work, and just like I was saying earlier about thinking about what they hating on or what they talking about.
Call them out.
Because, thank you. Because that's exactly what I did. I'm like, bro, why you always hating?
Yeah.
And just to come to it, it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. We got over it. We decided we'd never be friends.
Right.
But we could respect each other. We could work together. We could get along without hating.
Right.
The hating stopped. But everybody can't talk about it. Everybody's not an adult.
No, yeah.
Some people do childish stuff. That's why you have to realize what battles are worth it.
Yeah.
Like you say, and what's best is just let them hate.
Yeah. Yeah, and when we go back to that work hate, man, that's something else too, because to me, man, there's nothing more petty and absolutely ridiculous than the whole entire world, man. When you got a work hater that just wants to snitch.
Oh man.
They want to snitch, man. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, or he took an extra long lunch, or he out there smoking in a non-designated area. I mean, like, why the fuck are you? Did they give you a raise for that?
All that.
Did they give you a bonus for fucking snitching on me, man? No, they didn't. Why are you doing that? Man, we get paid the same goddamn money, man. And I know they don't pay me enough to be telling on nobody. So, like, man, work hate, man, just trips me out. Especially when it comes to that work hater that just wants to tell on you. Like, dude, you're not gonna get promoted for being a snitch.
You might get a lollipop or something.
Right. Yeah, you sucker. That's all you gonna get. Like, why you... Come on now. That's all you gonna get. That's all you need, you sucker. I'm telling you. Fucking lollipop.
And the most ridiculous part of hate is hating on the ones closest to you. One thing I'm happy about and proud about, and I make it very clear and open, is that I'm always for my people. Like, I'm gonna ride for you. I'm gonna shout you out. I don't care who against you. You're gonna have to hold me back first. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it should be with your group, your circle. So I get it when I don't like this person and the whole group don't like them. I get that, but at the same time, we all have to be adults.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be live about it.
Yeah.
Keep it 100. What they do to you?
Yeah, that's a big one right there.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can call yourselves a lot of drama and bullshit just by hating somebody that ain't got nothing to do with you. You could have simply mind your business, not look at you picking your lip up.
Yeah, and that's fact too, though, man. Because unless you, so many people believe off of what somebody else said too. Let me tell you something, man. If they hating on somebody and they telling you, oh, this dude said so and so, or he's such and such, hey, man, he hates him or she hates him. You know what I mean? That's their energy that they got for that person. That ain't your energy for that people.
You should definitely be aware of what they saying.
Right, you're right.
You should definitely consider, you know.
And,
but at the same time, like, just keep your distance.
Right.
Don't go spreading more hate and talking down.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. And that was always my thing too with some people, man. Like, I always thought it was ironic or fun, like not funny, but when people would come to me and be like, "Hey, man, so and so said such and such about you," and I'm like, "Well, wait a minute, you my dude. So what did you say? Yeah. So how did you react, man? Because if you didn't defend me when I'm not there, and then you want to come run and tell me, are you playing both sides?
You know what the real problem is? Don't nobody get hit in the mouth no more.
Well, that's fact. But that's hard to do too because
that's a joke. Violence ain't the answer.
I mean,
no.
We don't promote violence on this show.
Not at all.
But you know,
you might have to touch a nerve, touch somebody upside the head.
Yeah, you touch them somehow, some way, man. Somehow, some way. No, but on the real though, man, you're right. But it's hard to do these days, man, because these young cats, man, they have no value for life. Not their life, not your life. People, man, today are so quick to pull that gun.
So you feel like peer pressure got a lot to do with some of the hate we receive today?
Oh yeah, man. I think so for sure. For sure. Yeah, man, and like I said, young cats, bro, they're crazy, man. They just don't. It's weird to watch some of these young cats interact in situations where they can't just man up and handle it.
Yeah.
They're so quick to be like, man, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, whoa. It didn't have to go there. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't take an ass whooping, then you probably just need to quit fucking hating. I mean, if you can't catch an ass whooping, then you need to quit hating, man. I've had plenty of my ass has been kicked up plenty of times, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've gave some plenty of ass whooping too, but I've had my ass kicked plenty of time. Those times, most of the time, I deserved it. You know, most of the time.
But I bet you wasn't hating though.
Right. Hell no, I wasn't fucking, especially after I got my ass kicked. I promise you that. I knew my place at that moment, man. I said, all right. Let me go on fucking.
And can you think of a particular moment that you was hated on that just blew your mind?
I can.
Go on and touch that motherfucking leg.
Man, I remember being at the bar one day and yeah.
I think that touched both our nerves that night.
Hey, we're gonna have to get him both mics, man.
I got the whole setup and she comes up talking about, yo, setup, that's all you got? What you mean that's all I got? I got my laptop, my stand. And she's like, well, your banner is just, that looks so ghetto looking. I was like, what? If I had it, it'd be like this and it'd be like that. So what you trying to say? Man, if I was playing that, I'd be doing this and this, that, and the other. I'm like, I looked at my mans over here and I'm like,
get to her.
All I did was I was like, man, whatever. Get out my face.
Yeah.
I looked at her. I'm like, so you come try it then. Nah, I'm good. Then she left. Hey.
But the moral of the story is she was hating on something.
Yeah.
That she wasn't even doing herself.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's usually how it is, man.
Yeah.
That's usually how it is.
If I was doing it and I'm standing there, like, it took everything in me to keep my mouth, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm just like, am I really sitting there listening to this woman hating like this?
Yeah.
You in here allegedly having a great time, vibing. You see somebody doing something great, and you want to come over and fuck the whole night up, hating.
Hey, right. I tell you what, she walked out the door for about 5 minutes. 10 minutes later, she walked back in. She started dancing, grooving. She was there till the lights turned on.
And she was dancing and shit to the sounds of who?
DJ Crenshaw.
In the vibe, in the mix.
Come on now. See, man, that's the thing, bro. That's what I like about you too, man, is she was there to hate on you. And then you turn around and watch that hate smooth the fuck out of her goddamn soul, man.
I'm gonna do it every time.
So yeah, man, I dig it, bro. I dig it. Man, how about you, man? What's the one time that you can really recall?
I mean, being in a small town, you know, a lot of people don't really know you other than what they see.
Right.
You know, and I'd met an individual, and the vehicle I had at the time, he was just really talking about it. He went back maybe 5 years worth of vehicles. It was like, I remember when you had that one, you had that one, you had that one, you had that one. And now you got this one. Oh man, you got to be doing this and doing that. And I'm like, man, I'm headed to work right now. Actually, I got work boots on, bro. Like, what are you trying to insinuate? And he was like, oh man, I didn't think you could.
Yeah.
Like, what you didn't think?
And it doesn't fucking matter.
It's just
anyway.
like, I got stereotyped so bad that it was just like, damn, bro. You think because I have dreads, I got chains on, you know, maybe I talk a little different, that I'm not supposed to achieve certain type of things in life.
Right.
Now it just blew my mind that the guy put me in a box.
Yeah.
You know? So
You can't put us in no box.
Yeah,
You can't.
You can't.
That's a fact. Definitely different people, man. You guys are one of a kind for sure. So, you try to put them in a box, but yeah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I know that all y'all haters can't whoop yourself out of a wet paper sack, but these motherfuckers, man, can't be held by no box, no matter what it's made of. But for real, man, it's crazy to me to watch, like we talked earlier, watch people, so many haters know everything about you.
Thanks.
They remember every fucking detail. They know what you ate for lunch yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, they know everything about you. Why?
They hate that I'm a Gemini. How you even know I'm a Gemini?
right.
I can't stand Geminis. They crazy.
They go on your Facebook page and start clicking on that about info. Yeah. They're like, oh, he graduated from this school back in this day, man. Like, I hate that goddamn school. Hold the fuck up, man. You ever even been there? The hell you talking about?
I was in detention. And
Yeah, man.
I
It's
said
crazy.
like a motherfucker.
They do their research, man. I promise you, there is nobody better of a detective than a motherfucking hater, man, because they will find out everything they can, because they are looking for anything they can use in their arsenal. Anything they can use. They'll go back, man. You was a kid. When you was a kid, man, I seen you ate an earthworm one time. What the fuck? God damn, I don't even remember that shit.
But you know what? The biggest lesson I had to learn with dealing with hatred, I grew up in a time, like we were saying earlier, we did fight. Like, I grew up, like, I'm from Texas. Everywhere is different, but you know, real is real everywhere.
Right.
So I'm not one of them about where I'm from, but it's about where you at, whatever.
Right.
But at the same time, the way I was raised, you turn up on a hater. Motherfucker get the hating, turn up on their ass, especially if you didn't do anything to generate the hate. Like, you come messing with me, and I'm not messing with you, so since you come knocking on the door, I'm throwing it wide open. I had to learn to stop doing that. I had to learn to stop doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As screwed up as it may feel, everybody got a right to their opinion, to feel the way they feel and to say what they want. And to learn how to redirect that hatred into something else was a skill of its own. Right. And as I got better at it, because I definitely had to practice. So many times I wanted to lose my cool and grab a motherfucker by the neck, you know. But at the end of the day, they won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't let someone control you that much.
Yeah,
man.
That's it.
You know, you can't let the hatred be a part of you and destroy who you are and become who, you know, your soul and your being. So you gotta turn that shit into fuel, fire. You know, just think of it as I'm somebody great. Right. Because don't nobody hate on somebody that ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, that's fact, man. If you got haters, you doing something right. That's a guarantee. And again, one of our biggest assets as human beings is our peace of mind and our happiness. I say it's one of the greatest aspects. It's one of the most valuable things that we have for ourselves. Don't ever let somebody come through there and steal your peace of mind or your happiness. I don't care who it is, man.
And that go both ways. Mm-hmm. The hater or the hatee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
for
you
sure.
Put a lot of time and effort into hating somebody.
Oh man.
Like you said, investigating, finding something to hate on, waking up every day like, man, I'm gonna hate this person. I can't stand them.
Right.
Like you could have been loving somebody, doing something for yourself.
Yeah.
Something else other than that.
Yeah.
Completely.
Facts, man. Facts. And I think that if you that strong of a hater, man, because that's the biggest, to me, that's the most powerful emotion that mankind has is hate and love. If you that passionate that you can hate that hard, man, you can flip around and love that hard too. So quit hating me for whatever reason and turn around and redirect that energy in love to somebody that's in your circle, somebody, you know, family member, loved ones, your spouse, your kids. Like you said, man, you just mad because your husband or your wife wouldn't kiss you in the morning. Well, shit, that's because you too worried about hating on everybody else that you ain't loving on them. So maybe you should redirect that shit, and then maybe they'll give you a little bit of love, and then maybe you can spread some of that love out to the next person. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, man.
And speaking of love, man, like a great example of love, all the effort this young man put into showcasing all of the music and the local talent that's going around.
Oh,
like,
fact.
Look at how throwing the hate away and receiving any and everybody can make a big change in the community, in the world, the people around you. I'm not saying just go out and be a go happy, lucky, love every and anybody, but at the same time, just look at how the opposite of hate makes a great difference.
Yeah.
Look at how it brings people together. You don't necessarily just have to just focus on being a better person, being a bigger person. Realistically, sometimes we do have a reason to dislike people.
Right.
I've never liked the word hate.
Yeah,
I think it just feels so hard and permanent.
Right.
But you know, sometimes you have a reason to dislike a person. All you got to do is like the people you like the most. More.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Involve yourself with those people more, and make them irrelevant.
Right.
They can become irrelevant. You can become happy with the people you want to be with.
Yeah. Back to your peace, man. Protecting that peace. Because I mean, you spend so much. You spend every waking moment hating on a person, but now you got all these people that was in your life that was showing you the support, the love, and all that. and now you just kind of threw them off to the side because you're too worried about this other person. Man, reciprocate the love. That's all, just reciprocate the love. Hate is, you're right, man. Hate is a strong word and a permanent. If you really think about it, man, that's a permanent word because hate ends up killing people. And not only just the people that you're hating on, but man, hate will kill you. Anger is
facts.
Heart disease, aneurysm. Hate and
realistically,
anger
health wise, realistically, and you just open my eyes once again about that, because you never think about what it does to your body, what it does to your mind, to sit and dwell on something negative all the time, man. That's poisonous,
right?
And a mental health issue,
right? Yeah,
that's definitely a mental health issue.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, man. I think that's they even your Hollywood movies kind of address that too. Even like Spider-Man, you got Venom, right? That black tar shit, whatever it's called, what's it called? Semonite? I don't know what it's called, but anyways, man, that shit takes over Spider-Man and makes him angry, right? That's really what it is.
Just like the
that's
Hulk.
anger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Facts.
So that's that negative. So man, if you ain't careful, man, you go from Peter Parker to Venom real quick. But at the end of the day, man, Venom gets his ass kicked. So hey, just so you know, man, hating don't pay.
Never wins. Hating will never win and get you nowhere.
No, it sure won't, man. It sure won't. But love will. Love conquers all, man. So again.
And see, not only that, you gotta have the courage to be that one. Because like we were saying earlier, the influence. I found myself as a kid, sometimes even as an adult, seeing someone maybe get picked on, laughed at, hated on, and I may have somewhat even, knew that maybe it wasn't true.
Right.
But, to be that one, to stand up for this individual.
Right.
Like, I didn't have the courage to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I do? I feel like I did the coward thing, and I laughed with everybody else just to keep myself from being a spectacle at the time.
Right.
At this day and age, I would never do that again.
Right.
Looking back at it, I felt so bad about it. I was just like, damn. Like, dude was actually, he was square.
Right.
As they would call a simple, whatever.
Right.
But at the same time, he was a great guy. He took care of, his business. They was hating on him.
Yeah.
So like, just like they had the picture of that one guy that was dressed and everybody laughed at him. Said he what I ain't fresh?
Yep.
What, I ain't fresh?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't fresh? That man bought all them clothes.
Right.
He worked for it.
Yep.
And he was just dressing how he felt.
Yeah.
And everybody felt like making him a spectacle.
Right.
Why?
Right. Yeah, man. It goes, that goes back to why the hell, why is it that so you have to hate on the next person for what they like? Man, just let it be. That's what they like. You ain't gotta like it. But that's what they like. And how horrible does that make you? At the end of the day, man, that speaks on your character or lack thereof. For hating on somebody else because of what they like or what they want to wear, or what they want to, put on, man, or why? That don't do you no good, man.
Like the saying say, if you gonna talk about it, go help them.
Right.
You hating on the shoes they got on, but
yeah, you over there hating on him with your Jordans on. Shit, go ahead, go buy this dude a pair of Jordans. You know what I mean? Get him right. Yeah, man. That's facts, man. Look, right now we getting hate. Man, look at it. But nah, man. So yeah. I think, as far as the hate goes, man, I think at the end of the day, man, we just need to connect with the people that are in our circle that are looking out for our best interests, and love, again, reciprocate that love, reciprocate that support. If they're supporting you, man, then support them back.
You got the goat.
Don't be hating on the goat.
There it is. she had to make an appearance today. She said, "Hold up, man. This touch a nerve. It's the greatest of all time."
I got to be up animals. You ain't hating on goats, rabbits, ducks.
That's too funny, boy. She jumped right up in the camera. Yep, we ain't editing that out.
Anybody welcome on the stage. You want to perform? Bring the goat.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, that's funny shit.
Hey, MJ's a bad motherfucker, let me tell you.
Dad jokes on Touch a Nerve today. He just getting prepared for the kids tomorrow.
Oh man. Oh shit.
Man. All right, well, I think it's good ass show, man. You got anything else, man?
Hey, get that.
any messages to your haters, KingSwerve?
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Because without you, I wouldn't have the motivation to be more than what I am today.
Oh, yes. Yeah, man, I think that's the biggest deal right there. Your haters are probably your biggest fan. That's a fact. Like I said, man, they know everything about you. They know more than probably your actual fans. You know what I mean? So, yeah, thank you. Thank you to all the haters out there for pushing us into being bigger and better things, man. Yo, DJ Crenshaw.
What's good?
What is your message to your haters?
Hey, man, you see Vincent VanGold, DJ Crenshaw, and Swerve got a podcast, man. They ain't doing nothing with their podcast. Man, I'll go get a podcast. Me and my homies. Go get you a podcast then. Start yapping. What you waiting on?
Yeah.
What you waiting on?
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's hear it.
Hey.
But we ain't gonna see it and we ain't gonna hear it. I mean, I tell you what. If you get the motion and you wanna do your own show, man, I think it would be absolutely dope if you did that and we went, head to head.
Please do.
We'll do like back in the day, man, when they had the Monday Night Wars in pro wrestling, WWF and WCW, man. That's what we'll do. We'll go head to head.
We ain't gonna call Wild Now. We gonna call them. We gonna come up with something.
Yeah. We could do it, man. I think that'd be dope. So go on, get your podcast going, man. We got to do this shit right here. Versus. All right, man. I think that's it, man.
You don't got no words for your haters?
Oh man, I'm not even gonna.
They ain't worth talking about no more.
Yeah, they ain't. They really ain't. We done did too much time today focusing on them goddamn haters. So I ain't got no words for them. They don't deserve no words, other than like he said, thank you, appreciate you.
Get your mind right and show love.
Yeah.
Be out.
Wash your ass, brush your teeth. That's for the show. That is the show today, man. So we appreciate you coming through. Till next time, man. 2 fingers up and we out.